I grew up reading Muscular Development.
Listen,
they told it to you straight. Gregg Valentino told it to you straight. Remember that dude?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
arms?
Well, he what the inject synthol in his arms, make them like balloons. Yeah.
Fucked up, but he would tell you the real.
Yeah, come on, Greg.
You could sit here and watch this and think that I'm the biggest jerk-off or fluke or freak or whatever you want to call me, you know. I may not look appealing to you or anybody else, but that doesn't matter to me.
Welcome back. What's going on, guys? Alright, listen. There's the background. Everybody sees the one book right there, the other book right there, That Drug's a Muscle, blah, 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 blah. You know, right here, the best supplement on the planet as far as it's not bodybuilding. Okay, could help you with the workout, but it's really not. It's not a pre-workout. It's the brain booster. The brain booster. Game Face smokes that shit that Joe Rogan has. GameFaceSupplements.com. I don't own this. I'm pushing it for my friend because I take it. I really do take it. I got a ton of it right there. That's all of my shit. But again, I don't give a fuck if you buy it. There's no promo codes. There's none of that shit. All right, but it does work. Game Face is, you know, it's a smart drug. It's got 800 milligrams of lion's mane DMA and all this other bullshit in there. And so trust me, I don't give a fuck. But I'm pushing it here because, you know what, I believe in it, and that's the name of the game. I'm not getting paid a dime. Not a dime. But it is my friend's supplement, and I do love it. So I'm a little amped because I'm going to show you guys a video. We're going to keep this video really short today. It's a video for all you guys. You know, that want to see, you know, there's a lot of guys talk shit about me. Yeah, Valentino, oh my God, Synthol, this, that, I don't think those Synthol, whatever, okay? But I'm going to show you what I look like as a teenager and on. This is a good video right here. Let me give you a few little quick tidbits. Let's see here. First of all, some of the pictures you're going to notice that I'm like bug-eyed like this. And so, because I'm actually like sucking in my breath like this, and you know, just a few, you know, few pictures like that. Some of the pictures towards the end, you know, I had the mullet and shit, you know, which was big in like 1980, 81, 82, 83, you know, it went on to like the 90s, but you know, so in that, I think it only goes up to 84 in this video. I only have a couple of videos, a couple of pictures there, but most of it's all me as a teenager. Natural. Every picture you're going to see is 100% natural. Now, there's not a ton of pictures, because back in those days, not even there was no phone cameras, there wasn't even a VHS. It's way before all of that stuff. Okay, you know, some of the pictures were taken with Polaroids. These are Polaroid pictures that, you know, had a scan and stuff. So they're not the greatest quality, some of them, all right? You're going to see progression from when I was an infant, you know, born to, you know, when I, you know, just a lot of my natural stuff, okay? So you're going to see all that, and you're going to see that, again, not only did I beat guys that were on drugs, okay, but I was 100% natural. Even as a teenager, I was unbelievable, and I'm not going to, you know, I'm a little braggy, I earned it, you know, I busted my ass. A lot of the pictures you see me as a teenager in the early years, I'm talking about like when I was 15, 16, like that, I was training mostly at home. And then I would go to a Nautilus center. It just had Nautilus. All right, that was a big thing in my life because I learned from Arthur Jones's disciples. His name was Bob Baff. He, you know, taught me basically how to do all the machine, you know, like the Nautilus way. Arthur Jones, you know, the Nautilus way. One set to failure. It was brutal working out. You'll see that, pictures of that. But get ready because this is going to be, I think it's a good video. But you know, what else do I want to tell you? Some of the videos, some of the pictures you'll see. I had the worst towards the end. I think it was like 20, 22, whatever, you'll see I had really bad tan because I was in a tanning booth. So you stand like this in a tanning booth, right? You don't go put your arms up. You're in a tanning, not like a bed. I was in a booth. And this is when a booth first came out, you know. I remember a guy had a closet and stuff that he turned into, like, you know, with 2 bulbs in the corner, 2 bulbs, you know, the UVB, and it just would burn you. But I would get dark here, but I keep my arms down, so when I lifted my arms up, they were white underneath. You're going to see a little bit of that, so simmer down. In those pictures, I didn't even shave. I'm not, like, really shaving, but my legs have always been my best body part. What else? Anyway, you'll notice different looks on me because some pictures, like there's one where I was in a show, I was really sick. You know, I took a diuretic, and man, it killed me. You know what I mean? You said you were drug free. I was. They took no steroids. At the end, I took a fucking hydrodiol diuretic, and it wasn't Lasix or any of that stuff. But I was taking natural diuretics as well, man. But I was sick. I had the flu. And my face was all sucked in. Sometimes I would get a crew cut. Sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I keep my hair longer. When I was young, I had curly hair. So you'll see all of that. I'm just explaining so when you watch, you know what you're looking at, okay? All right. So, yeah, I think so that's enough of that. I think, is there anything else I'm trying to tell you here? That's pretty much it, okay? So this is me as a teenager. Enjoy. You know, the first 2 pictures, it was my mother and my father. But my mother was actually a model for the Ford Modeling Agency. I may do a video on that. Okay, we were talking about my parents. I'll show you my parents. Because my mother was a pretty good model, you know, in the 1940s and the 1950s. So my parents got married later. And then my mother worked for the school district. My mother was also an artist, but worked for a school district. And my father was an artist by trade. That's what he did for a living. But my mother worked for the school district, and you should see little AOC, because, you know, she was, you know, my mother used to say her all the time. But anyway, that's the end of that. Okay, so, let's watch. Here comes Gregg Valentino as a teenager. Hey, listen, if you like this video, share it on your social media. The reason why is because I want people to realize, like Dave Palumbo always says, bro, my genetics was sick, bro. I have the sickest genetics if I wanted to, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Maybe I'm being a little cocky, but Olympia bound. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Watch what I look like natural, with nothing. Nothing, no steroids. I didn't even know what steroids were. I tell the story all the time. My friend used to say, I'm natural. I used to think, what does he mean? Is he a vegan? He eats only, like, you know, leaves and natural foods? I don't know what the hell he meant by that, because back in the 70s, nobody knew what steroids were, because Weider kept it hush-hush because he wanted bodybuilding to get into the Olympics. But anyway, I didn't even know what steroids were, especially at the beginning of this whole video, you know, and so I pride myself in being natural, so share it and put it on your Facebook or whatever your little social medias to shut all the fucking haters up, okay? You'll see, I wasn't always ugly. I didn't always look like Uncle Fester on steroids. You'll see, I was a good-looking kid when I was young, and I got a lot of girls. And if you notice, even my posing trunks had trouble keeping me inside. If you know what I mean, stop it. Here's Gregg Valentino as a teenager. Enjoy. Oh, there you go. Huh? Yeah? Huh? Okay? Yeah? Okay? The genetics, baby? Yeah? Huh? Who looks like that as a natural? Even today. You're talking about barely taking protein powders. I was taking Hoffman's and Rio H. Blair protein. I was taking Hoffman protein pills and Rio H. Blair protein powder. Then Formula 90 from Multi-Power. They have protein powder. What else did I take? I really didn't take anything else. You know what I mean? I think so the lecithin I took because I believe that that's going to burn fat. What else did I take? I really didn't take much of anything else. Just ate food, man. You know what I mean? Just ate food, and that's what I looked like. Okay, that's just diet. You know, really no carb dieting really hard, and then, but you saw the different looks. You know, sometimes I'd be a little bloated, sometimes the face would be like this. Sometimes I grew the mustache because, you know, I felt like if my face was really gaunt, I grew the mustache because it looked terrible. But then I think now looking back at it, the mustache made me look like a concentration camp guy, especially when I was sick in those few pictures there. What else? But anyway, okay, that's the genetics, bro. Okay, 23 years natural, so I didn't take steroids for another. You saw me up to 24. I didn't take steroids till I was 35, so another 10 years, all right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I got a lot of good stuff coming. You should like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Stop fucking around, all right? All right, I'll see you in the next video, and we got some really good stuff coming. All right, bye.